We are about almost 12 hours from the procedure. I'm so excited. I have been documenting my breast reduction. Let's put the mic on because let's put the motherfucking mic on.
Put the fucking mic on.
I have a song reference for everything, by the way. Hello, put the motherfucking mic on. Yeah, that's me right now. Anyways, we're about 12 hours out from a surgery I have been waiting for what seems like forever. Hi, my name is Ajane Johnson and I am a fitness gym content creator, but I also share some like lifestyle things as well. And this is a lifestyle video. I am getting a breast reduction surgery tomorrow and I have been a lot more vocal about it and better at documenting it on my Instagram and TikTok. And I figured I would bring it to YouTube just in case like somebody wants to see more information, more in depth, more detail about it. Here is that video for you. I say that like hesitantly. I'm like, I would like to lean more into YouTube. It intimidates me. So I figured like what better way to like bring content to YouTube than this specific journey, because I'll be able to like share with you post-op stuff, like a little bit more in detail, and then like how I'm easing back into the gym. And so if that is of interest to you, please give a like and a follow. Very excited. The only thing that I'm like kind of gnawing at my face about is that I will have to take a 4 to 6 week break from lifting and doing like anything like strenuous. And I love to like strength lift. Or I guess power lift. I like to strength train. I like to power lift. I like to bench, squat, and deadlift. Am I good at it? That's not up for, I mean, we're not here to talk about that, but I do like it. So I do enjoy it. But so I have to take a break from that, but I can go back to like light aerobic activity. I believe he said 2 weeks after the procedure, so that is good news. I do love to walk, so I'm like, I have a walking pad, and I just so I'm not like, I'm not the type of person who I can't sit still. That's my problem. I can't sit still. I'm gonna get real cabin fever rash. Yeah, so I guess like the biggest drawback is taking that 4 to 6 week break from lifting or doing anything strenuous, which is gonna be really, I'm like worried. I'm like gnawing at my face about it. Although obviously I know it's required. I'm going through surgery, you know, I need to take care of my body. But I think that my biggest thing is just not being able to sit still for that long. And also too, something to know, if you are a mom going through this procedure, I only have one child, but he is about 4. He will be 4 and he'll be 4 next month. And he is very much about climbing onto mommy, hugging mommy picking me up still, you know, which I'm like, but I've already like tried to like prepare him for like, hey, mommy's gonna have a really big owie right here, so we can hug and like I can pick you up today, but in the next couple days mommy's gonna come back with a really bad owie and we have to let it heal, so mommy won't be able to pick you up or like really hug you for a little while, but mommy loves you, mommy just has to heal. Like and explaining it to him like in a way that he understands, like he absolutely understands owies, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a really big owie right here, so mommy can't touch anything, like nothing can touch this area of mommy because she needs to heal. So I think definitely like kind of preparing them mentally, like however many children you have or whatever age you have them. Obviously if you have a little one, they're not gonna understand. So, and I think most women like tend to opt to have the surgery later when their kids a little bit older, so they can like understand, you know, if they're, obviously if you're breastfeeding, it's probably not like, I'm not a doctor, but I just wouldn't imagine that it would be a great idea, but it's not up to me. So, but that's just kind of like what I have been doing, and he seems to be taking up with it pretty well. I can't wait to open like I took him to like go get the medications I needed for it too, and I was like explaining to him like, you know, this is the medicine mommy's gonna need to take because mommy's gonna be in some pain, and this will help mommy heal faster. And when we were picking up the meds, it was so sweet. My child is like so sweet and tenderhearted. He was like, mommy, I'm really sorry for the owie you're gonna get. I was like, oh honey, it's okay, like mommy will be okay, you know, it'll be good for mommy. But like, I think it's just super important to like have that conversation with them, so that way they just don't, I didn't want him to think like I don't want to hug you, because God, no, that's not the truth. But obviously like need to like set clear boundaries and expectations and give him an understanding of what's going on and why we can't hug mommy, why we can't jump on mommy like we normally would. And luckily my husband's job is like pretty flexible and understanding, so like the first week they're letting him like stay home with me mostly, which is really nice, and then like the following week they're like letting him work like partial days and like letting him work from home so that he can help me, because I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, so that way he can help me with our child. which is really nice so that I can actually really rest and like, you know, really take advantage of this recovery process. But yeah, about 12 hours out, I have been documenting this journey on Instagram and TikTok, and I figured I would bring it to YouTube as well. I feel really jittery, but I'm so excited. I feel nervous, but not in a bad way. Like I feel like, oh my gosh. Like I figured I would bring it to YouTube too, because I'm sure there are women out there who want to know what a breast reduction surgery process is like. So this is me the night before. I am a double D. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. I know it feels like, hi, I'm all innocent and nice. Boom. Like, anyways, 34 double D, and that may not be like huge to most people. It is too big for me. I am uncomfortable with it. I am experiencing pain when it comes to muscle spasms. My shoulder will go numb. I've gotten rashes from like the sweat and stuff from underneath my like titties and stuff. So yeah, I'm like pretty much done. It makes exercising really hard, like running, not even just running, like running, jumping, like push-ups, like anything leaning forward is just kind of like a hassle. So it was time. This has been a year in the process. Last year I initiated this process, and the only reason why I wasn't able to get it done last year is because I am a military spouse. We're a military family. By the time I got the referral, got the approval for it and the authorization for it, the clinic I was trying to work with, there weren't very many clinics I could work with within my network. So the clinic that I ended up having to work with wasn't able to get me scheduled for a consultation for like months. I think I got my referral in like May or June last year of 2025, and then I didn't actually see them until like November of 2025, and to me that's a long time. Whereas this time, now we're in Georgia. We were previously stationed in New Mexico. Now we're in Georgia in the Savannah area. I had my appointment with my primary care provider in April. April, got the referral, met with the clinic in May, had my pre-op in May, and then the surgery, it's June. So tomorrow's June 5th. So like easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, like so easy. So that has been really nice at how everything just went kind of like quick and easy, super whatever, fluid. But yeah, it's the night before. I'm feeling like jitters. Like if you're a big titty girl, I think the misconception is that like, and I think maybe in like my late teens, early 20s, I was like, yeah, you know, like I'm so glad I have like big tits or whatever. But like now that my frontal lobe is fully developed, I've realized that like there are actually more cons than there are pros to having a heavier chest, in my opinion, from my experience. That may not be the case for everyone, and that's totally fine. If you're somebody who wants a breast augmentation, I totally support that, because if anybody understands and knows what it's like to be uncomfortable in your own body, it's definitely me. So do what you need to do to feel comfortable in your own body for sure. But yeah, I just don't feel like the pros outweigh the cons. Like I got a little bit of some backlash on social media from obviously men when I was first talking about it on Instagram and TikTok, basically saying like, it doesn't make sense why a woman wouldn't want big boobs, you know, like it's like every man's dream. And that's what's wrong with that sentence. Why would a woman not want big boobs? It's every man's dream. I'm gonna let you sit with that for a second. Just a second. However long it takes, truthfully. However long it takes, because I don't even know where to begin. I feel like if someone were to ask me like, what's the majority of the issue? Like what is the motivating thing? I would feel like the mental load of it. Like I just constantly feel sexualized, like constantly. Even like I constantly think about like all growing up, I've always had to think like, what am I wearing? Like, what does this, I can't wear what she wears, because if I wear it, it will look like I'm saying this, even though I'm not, you know? And that's, I think, very taxing and tolling, because if I just want to wear something just to wear it, I think in the last year, I feel like I've been a lot more open about showing like my whatever cleavage and stuff, because I know I'm getting rid of it. So I'm like, whatever, yeah, like have your last hurrah, have your last few days, whatever. But like before, I used to like heavily conceal it. Like I had friends that I'd had for years that didn't know like I was stacked. I feel like heavy chest is like probably a little bit more suitable for me, because I don't necessarily think I'm stacked. Like I'm 5'4", about 140 pounds, and a double D is not like extraordinarily big, but it's big enough to where it's causing me problems is the issue. Like it is big enough to where I'm like, this is not working out. But like I think the biggest thing is the mental taxation of it, like how tolling it can be to just constantly think about how you're looked at, how you're perceived. And I just have like made it like a point to be well spoken and articulate and, you know, assert myself in a certain way so that these certain perceptions are not brought upon me, which is not fair because I didn't ask for this. Like, I have stacked women on both sides of my family, like on my mom and on my dad's side of the family. Like, all the women on each side are just boom, like just got melons, you know? I was destined to have big jugs, and I didn't ask for this. And so I'm certainly not asking to be treated a certain, like any certain type of way. I think another thing that is like a misconception that irritates me too is like thinking that the perk is men's attention. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not saying like when you're pretty, like you have pretty privilege, right? Like if men find you attractive and you know, you get different perks. Men and women find you attractive, you get different perks. And I'm not saying like it's the same thing, but kind of in a way. So there obviously does come privilege. Like I have had like free drinks, like special treatment. I don't know that it's affected job opportunities because like I said, I've primarily mostly concealed this as much as I possibly can for the majority of my life. Overall though, I would not say like a man's desire is a privilege or a pro, because being leered at as a 12-year-old girl while you're going through puberty from a grown-ass man is unsettling. And that has pretty much set the tone what it has been like to be heavy-chested. So I just think that like men already look at women as like a slab of meat, and then if you're like, you know, curvaceous or stacked or whatever, it's even more intensified, and it's a little bit too much for me. I don't like it. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. It makes me feel very like I'm not like a big attention person anyways. Like I'm not like some women like are really good about being like the center of attention and they like own it, and I just am not that type of person. So if I'm like the attention of anything, I get very uncomfortable. So I think it's just one, it's attention I don't really like, and two, it's too much of it. That is the over explanation of why I'm getting these titties chopped off tomorrow. So kind of a breakdown of like how this whole process has been. I'm going to kind of like condense it a little bit as much as I can. So this is not like a freaking monologue or a lecture, just something super easy breezy, beautiful cover girl type thing. So yes, getting the referral was pretty easy. And I think that this will definitely depend on the type of insurance you have. I can't speak for all types. Again, we are a military family, so TRICARE is our insurance. Both times when I went to go ask the referral, my primary care doctor was a woman. I truly believe that plays a part. I really do. Because woman to woman, you can see like the first doctor, she's like, I can clearly, like you can see, like it's pulling you forward. You can see that it's digging into your shoulders. Like it's very evident. Doctor I have now, my primary care provider that I have now was like, absolutely no problem. Like done. Literally done. No problem at all. So I'll get the referral in right away, like right when you leave. And she did. And that's why I was able to get it in so quickly, which was really nice. So when I went to go meet for the consultation with the plastic surgeon office, it was super seamless, very easy. Everything was explained to me very well. As far as like what to expect, like how long recovery is, and like the satisfaction rate for this type of procedure, like it's like in the upper 90s. It's like a 97, 98% satisfaction rate, because women who get this surgery need this surgery. Like nobody and I think that's another common misconception is like the assumption is that like, oh, nobody wants big boobs anymore. Like no, nobody wants back pain. Nobody wants their shoulders going numb. Nobody wants muscle spasms. Like nobody wants their posture fucked up, because the thing is like those problems lead to bigger problems down the road. So in my mind, I'm like, this is preventative care. And honestly, it truly is. So, but anyways, high satisfaction rate, because women who seek this surgery out genuinely need it. I'm one of those women. Like I'm one of them women. That was really, I guess, like kind of like validating like when I was going through like the screening process, because my insurance like requires like a screening process, like a vetting, like what types of bras have you used? Have you used this? Have you used this? Like what, you know, just like go list, like kind of like having me describe and list in detail what the symptoms I'm experiencing, what like methods of like remedies I've tried and all that stuff, just so that they get a thorough look and picture of what, you know, if there's anything that can be done before we go into surgery. And truthfully, this is the one piece of advice I would give, and I feel like this will apply no matter what type of insurance you have. You need to be as thorough and as clear. Like not like, I feel like women kind of like shy around the pain that they're experiencing, or like the uncomfortability or whatever. Like, oh yeah, like it doesn't feel great, but it's not always that bad. When you go in for this consultation, or when you're like talking to your PCM, or you're seeking this surgery, it is bad. I cannot do it anymore. It is impacting my quality of life. I want them taken off. This is something I absolutely need. I have tried A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. everything. I've tried everything. This is my last resort. These are the problems I'm experiencing, and it's gotten worse over time. So this is the end all be all. Like, no beating around the bush, mama. You know, there's no pain contest. There's nothing to prove. Like, literally lay it out as thoroughly as you can. That would be my biggest tip, my biggest piece of advice. Like, and I was not shy about it. I was like, these things are heavy. I'm done. I'm tired of feeling like always like I'm being pulled forward. I'm tired of my shoulder going numb. Like, I'm tired of these things. It's no way to live. It's no way to live. The pre-screening, when I went to the consultation, went really, really well. It was explained to me very thoroughly, which was very nice. I got to meet the doctor for a brief moment and kind of just, you know, meet him and stuff. I was really hoping to get a female surgeon, but honestly, it's fine. The doctor that I was able to get, he seems like really nice. This is something that this is a procedure that he is like known for, that he does really well. So I'm excited. It was just a quick introduction. I mostly was screened by the nurse practitioner, which I think is pretty typical. I think like what other things that may be like beneficial to know. You can't shower for the first 48 hours. That's something that was brought to my attention. You can't shower the first 48 hours after your procedure. And when you do have your procedure done, you can't take like the sports bra they put you in. You can't take that off unless you're showering. So the first 48 hours, you cannot shower. And then once you're able to shower, then you can take it off. But another thing to know is so I'm getting the surgery done on a Friday, and then I have an immediate follow-up on Monday, just to make sure, like, you know, things are sitting well, it's healing well. Like, I'm going to be a little swollen, all that good stuff, but like things to make sure that things are like sitting well. So it's going to be like a few days afterwards on Monday. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Like, I'm going to go under local anesthesia. Like, I'm not going to have a feeding tube or anything. The procedure is very short. Like, it's only like an hour to an hour and a half. They texted me on Wednesday saying I had to stop eating at midnight. And I was like, oh my God, I have to stop eating at midnight. Like, I have to fast all Thursday and then Friday morning too. And he was like, no, dude, that's crazy. You need to clarify that. That's not what they're telling you to do. And lo and behold, that was not what they were telling me to do. So I'm only gonna have to fast for like 7 hours, which isn't too bad. She said that, you know, I'm able to have like black coffee, clear liquids and stuff, but like to stop eating solids, can't have any solids like past midnight. So not having breakfast might send me into overdrive. I don't know. I am a big breakfast girly. So I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be fine. I'll be cool. And if this is coming across like if you're scrolling through YouTube and you're like wondering, I don't know, I'm thinking about a breast reduction surgery, trying to figure out like more information about it. I hope this video was helpful and kind of gave you some insight of what my experience was like. The procedure is going to include a breast reduction and a breast lift. They don't really tell you like how much, like the clinic I'm going to doesn't tell you how much they weigh, but I have weighed them. They are about 600 grams. My insurance that requires that at least 400 grams are taken. So I'm hoping I go from a double D to hopefully a B cup. Here's the crap, please. A very small cup. This is where I'm starting out. I probably won't show an after until like maybe 3 to 4 weeks. And then I'll kind of like play it by ear depending on what the doctor said. That about wraps it up. The next time I get on this camera, I'm gonna be up early, getting ready for this procedure and on my way to get these titties hacked off. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Good morning. It is day of. It's, let's see, 6 o'clock. I have to be there at 7, so I'm gonna brush my teeth, get in the shower really quick. I can't wear lotion, makeup, any perfume, and they said I can only wash with like an antibacterial soap or like a cleaning soap or whatever. So I'm gonna hop in the shower, brush my teeth, and then we're gonna be on our way. Okay, we're on our way to the appointment. We're running a little behind because our toddler took my husband's wallet, but that's okay. We made it out the door. Surgery's not for another hour, so yeah, next time I come on this camera, I probably will be just coming out of surgery, so. It is day 2. I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. Just a little sore, but feeling a little better. Yesterday was surgery day, so that I guess, I don't know what you consider. This might be day 1, I guess you could say. Day 1 of recovery, because yesterday was surgery. Feeling a lot better. You can definitely tell they're a lot smaller, which, yay. So glad. And these are like, this is like swollen, so the swelling will go down. So day 1, first day of recovery, feeling a lot better. Had a great night's rest last night. I was all doped up, so I couldn't film anything yesterday. I just really needed to rest, but yeah, I would say surgery went really well because they're looking a lot smaller, so yay! Okay, so here is a quick update. Just wanted to show you. Look at these cute little pajamas my friends got me. They sent me like this really nice care package. It was so thoughtful. Like they got me a blanket, they got me a face mask, some of those like, you know, those cream Hall cough drops. They're so yummy. Just like the sweetest. I feel so loved. Okay, so here's how it's looking. They're still like very swollen, but from the side, you can already tell like they're much smaller. So I'm very happy. I'm thinking like I won't know the exact size until probably like a couple or few weeks from now. But Monday I go in for the follow-up appointment, which is in the afternoon. They're gonna switch out the bra, probably switch out like the gauze and stuff, and just kind of check and see how things are going. So I'll get to look at them then. But yeah, just based off how swollen they are, I probably would bet that they're gonna be like a B or a small C, which is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, sorry guys, I look a little rough. I've been on pain meds, so I've been like napping all day and just trying to recover, but I just wanted to, I'm supposed to get up and walk every couple hours, so I just thought I would, while I was walking around, I'd give you guys an update on how it's going. So this is the day after, and as you can see, it's obviously still pretty swollen, so to me that's a great sign, because given how swollen they are, it's going to really indicate how small they are once they are not swollen anymore. So yeah, I'm so excited, I'm so pleased, so happy with that, but I need to go lay down. I probably will do like weekly vlogs just to like show progression and stuff. So this will be the first video, then I'll do a video for next week and so on and so forth until we're fully recovered and back in the gym. So stay tuned for upcoming updates.